Grand Rising, wonderful souls, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for helping me to create this this community. And I know that there's been some really lovely comments stating that I created it, but I couldn't do it without you guys. You are part of the soul tribe, right? So thank you for being here. Thank you for creating this with me. Thank you for co-creating this with me. And also thank you for just like the most astounding support that we have had for Loku's Dog and Cat Care Rescue. I don't think you realise how much it is helping, because you see a couple of updates. You can find Loku's Dog and Cat Care Rescue on YouTube, but they only have it in Sri Lankan at the moment. So you can find them on Facebook. They have a lot of updates there. They're really good people, and they have been doing this for years. They've been doing this. This is like life purpose for them. So I have a GoFundMe that has been running since 2024, and it is to support a really small individual, independent animal charity that helps. It focuses mainly on street dogs and street cats in the east coast of Sri Lanka, and it's the only one that does it there. So everyone from the east coast of Sri Lanka that sees an animal takes it there. You know, takes them there, and so they're constantly struggling. With your support, you've really helped ease a lot of concerns that they had over financing, of how they were going to support these animals. And your continued support, even if it's not donations, just getting the word out, passing that link that's down below to loads and loads of people, it's making such a massive difference. So well done to you guys. Thank you so much. If you don't know about Loku's Dog and Cat Care Rescue, have a look down below in the GoFundMe. If you're watching this from TikTok, come over to YouTube and just have a look in the description box of any of my videos, and you will see a line of dogs, some fingers pointing downwards, and you'll see the GoFundMe. You can make a difference just by spreading awareness. If you can afford to donate, perfect. If you can't, then just spread that awareness. It's really worth it. Now, I've been talking for nearly 2.5 minutes. Let's crack on, shall we? No, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates. You don't have to take what doesn't. And the thing is as well, you have to realise also, if something triggers you and you feel like you want to like shout in all caps, I mean, you can. Or you can ask yourself why it's triggering you. I mean, and I say that without judgment. If you are here, this is a no judgment zone. Triggers are your best friend. If my reading is triggering you, it's giving you confirmation of what you already intuitively know, okay? What do we need to know? Because I was getting, the minute I tapped in, 2 people arguing, but they're pointing fingers at each other. And like, it's almost like they're circling each other while pointing fingers. There's definitely confusion going on here. Let's see where, and you've got judgment. So it may be that someone is surprised by a result of some sort. They're confused by a result. Tell me about this confusion, this anger, please. Confusion and anger. And we have the 9 of Swords coming out. Yeah, so there may have been some sort of ending, some sort of result. Something has happened. I keep hearing the word betrayal. Something has happened that they weren't expecting. And I think this is the reason why in the intro I just talked about triggers being our best friends. They're being, you know, they're our greatest teachers, because if we get triggered by something, if we look within, we're going to find out why. Sometimes it's buried, you know. I was watching a Smosh video, I can't remember which one it was, and they brought up a certain subject and I got really triggered, and I was like, and I couldn't watch the rest of it, and I couldn't figure out why it made me so annoyed. And I was talking to my other half, and like I spoke to them a couple of times until I figured it out and went, oh my gosh, okay, so that's the wound, that's what needs to be healed. If you do not have a growth mindset and you're not doing that and you're just acting from it, you're going to end up blaming everyone else but yourself. I mean, we aren't exactly, you know, it's not always our fault that, you know, wounds happen, but we are the caretakers of our own mind, body and soul, and we are responsible to ensure that we heal those wounds after they happen. So this Nine of Swords coming out it's the opposite. It's this person not taking any type of responsibility for something that's triggered them. And I feel like it's a deep-seated trigger of some sort. What is this with the Nine of Swords coming out? The Fool. Okay, someone thought they were having a new beginning. They thought that they don't want this to be the end. They don't want something to be the end. They feel like they need time to figure something out here. Who are they blaming? Who are they blaming instead? Who are they blaming? Ace of Cups. Ooh. They seem to be blaming you, or blaming, there's something about them being very angry by your peace. It's your peace of mind, how you're able to align yourself here with something. You have the Emperor coming out. You also have the Emperor, you have the Star, and you have the Ace of Cups to the Queen of Cups. And as you can see in this one, the cup is running over. This is somebody who has filled their cup right up. And the thing is as well is that just because you filled your cup up doesn't mean that you don't still have wounds. We all do, you know, and healing isn't linear. So we can think that we've completely healed from something, and then something triggers us and we're like, oh, wait a minute, there's still a little bit more that I have to go back and have a look at. But there seems to be, it's like maturity, an emotional maturity or a spiritual maturity in how you perceive and work through wounds, work through anything that may scare you. But I feel like fear has been removed. It's just literally been removed. This isn't fear-based thinking, whereas this person over here has fear-based thinking when it comes to wounds, which is why they're not looking at them. But you look at this cup and how it's running over. That's the same cup that she is holding over here and looking quite pleased with herself. And so she should, because the Queen of Cups is somebody who has achieved a lot. They've achieved a lot, because this is not just someone who nurtures others. They nurture themselves. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles have always been the two that connect me the most to the Empress. And we have the Emperor coming out, which is really interesting. It seems like someone here is working on their feminine through their masculine. Does that make sense? And if not, I will break it down in the way that I'm understanding as I'm getting these downloads. So that Queen of Cups, it can be a mother figure, but I'm not getting that it's another person just yet. I'm getting that this is somebody in the collective sitting very much in their nurturing, fostering, caring, very soft and vulnerable side, especially if you are used to being in your masculine, going, active, motivation, doing, you know, very physical, hands-on. And it seems like someone has been in their masculine for such a long time that fostering self has been difficult. And it probably has been difficult, but you've done it. Someone here is accessing their Queen of Cups, their feminine, through taking action in something here, through kind of, I heard proving someone wrong or proving something wrong. Because I don't know if for a while someone had a very hard exterior, or somebody had kind of blocked out love, blocked out receiving, blocked out trusting their intuition. But with that fear being removed, when you remove fear and you listen to intuition, you can soften. You no longer have to guard. You no longer have to feel like you have to have a shield around you. And someone seems to be doing this. I don't know why. Sorry, my throat keeps going. I don't know why this is angering someone so much that you have healed, or you found inner peace, or you found, it's like someone has found solace in their grief. And I've done a reading on that. They found solace in their grief and they've been able to let go of something here. I had forgive and forget is not that. Because ultimately when it comes to forgiveness, and this is something that I'm learning as well, is that you don't have to forgive the person who hurt or harmed you. You don't have to be able to continue to elevate and ascend. But you do have to forgive yourself for that version of yourself that then got wounded, that we invest so much time into. And not to dismiss that part of us that had that trauma. It's more to do with being able to forgive the fact that when we were that wounded, we allowed ish like that to happen to us. We welcomed that stuff in, and the forgiveness more goes to us, because by giving ourselves that forgiveness, we can let go. We can, you know, take that fragmented part of our soul and bring it back into wholeness with the rest of us and continue to move on. Someone here is upset. I feel like it's because they were expecting a different result. They were expecting a different ending. And this is not like someone who's in love with you, who was running after you and I can't believe it, woe is me. This person is angry and frustrated that you have kept shining, and they're blaming you, but they're blaming someone else as well. Because remember, there were those two people at the start I saw in that vision that were pointing fingers at each other going, you, it's your fault, it's your fault. So let me place down this Queen of Cups. I'm going to place down the Ace of Cups as well. And should I put this down? No, okay. Can I get one more card, please? One more card. And I'm hearing the song, Love Shine a Light in Every Corner of My... Is it Dreams? Let the love light carry, let the love light, love carry, light up my dreams in every corner of my heart. And I don't know where that song is from. If you know what that song is, please put it down below. So someone here has allowed love to light the way. So this is like another step. And we were talking about this in some of the other readings, like the steps that we are taking towards enlightenment. Because someone is, I don't know who it is that is becoming enlightened, but someone's doing it. And one of those steps is removing fear. Another one of those steps is allowing love to take over. And it's almost like as someone here is vibrating higher and higher and higher, they're caring less and less and less for the mundane, for the muggle world. The muggle world, just the muggles, man. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that is like a reference from Harry Potter when they're talking about the non-magical, okay? People who are still plugged into the matrix, those who haven't woken up yet. And I don't say that in a horrible way, just there is this real dissociation from someone here where they are no longer investing any of their energy into things that even, let's say 5 years ago, 10 years ago, even last year, 6 months ago, would have been something that you would have invested in. Be that the drama of what's happening with your neighbours, watching certain programs that are all about just bringing in drama and arguments, listening to certain types of music, ensuring that you avoiding certain places, people and things that maybe 6 months ago you would have put up with, you know. Someone here has really elevated their energy. So whoever it is that's stressing out, they're stressing out because they're realizing that you are no longer obtainable. Your energy is not obtainable. They're confused by this. They don't know how you've done this. The Two of Swords talks about confusion and doubt. And I can't remember what it is that I heard today, but it was something to do with replace doubt with love and replace fear with, I can't remember what the other part was, fear with hope or something along those lines. Someone's done this and they don't know how you've done it. They can't understand this. We have the Star coming out. You're being seen for who you're supposed to be. Or someone here is worried that you are being seen for who you are supposed to be seen as. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, please. Who is this that's so stressed out? Okay, I'm going to put these back because I was just guided to look over here. Okay, so I've got this deck out instead. The reason they're worried is because someone's faith here, this unwavering faith, this confidence and trust in their faith, the spreading of conditions, influence and impact. Oh my giddy aunt, transmission. So I feel like someone here is like a battery pack that when you think of how back in the day when we first had radio stations, like the first radio stations, and the way that they were built, like there's one in Alexandra Palace near where I live, and it has like this massive tower that goes up, and it's like this metal construction thing. It looks like a weird Eiffel Tower with like a big thing, like satellite thing on it. Someone here, I feel like you are like that, a battery packed radio station. I don't even know if I'm using the right type of like examples here, but your trust and your unwavering confidence in your own faith, it's literally scaring the crap out of someone here, because I think they did something that was supposed to like put in disillusionment. It was supposed to keep you down. I think they're seeing that there are no limits to your power, and I am not talking about you being like this almighty God or anything like that, but it's more that you are so divinely protected. Because with transmission, it just reminds me of whenever I'm talking about specific things, and I'd be like, oh, look at Steve Noble on YouTube, he's got like this guiding transmission, or he's got this clearing transmission, he's got this angelic transmission. The transmission to me is about something being passed out and over to the masses, something that is given as a gift, something that, you know, is a healing transmission. And spreading of conditions, influence and impact, this is you. There's something about your energy and your light, and it's scaring the crap out of these people. It's leaving them knowing that a tower is falling around them, and this is why they're all like pointing fingers at each other. Like, it's your fault, not mine, it's yours. If I'm going down, you're going down too. And you know what I've been seeing a lot of? The Sacred Heart. I've been seeing this Sacred Heart. I was talking to my sister about like different tattoos and things about the Sacred Heart, and that was only a couple of days ago, and here it is. I feel like you've unlocked something. They're worried that you have unlocked something here. Like you've kind of like, there's something about a cheat code. Like you've unlocked a cheat code so that you don't have to go step by step by step up these stairs to enlightenment. It's almost like this cheat code means that you get to jump 4 steps at a time, and they were not expecting this. Oh my gosh, they were not expecting this. Spreading of conditions, influence and impact. I'm going to place this one down. So they are very, very stressed, because I think that they have bitten off more than they can chew. They may have told people, I don't know who they've told, but they told people that they were able to block your ascension. They were able to stop something from happening, and they have not been able to do it. You've got inexplicable, miraculous and otherworldly. So they were saying that you aren't who you are. You are not, for some people, you are not of Jesus, or you are not of God. You are not a chosen one, or you are not an earth angel. You are not what people were claiming or insinuating, or what you were stating that you were. And that's not to say that someone's there blowing their own trumpet going, yes, I am chosen, look at me, golden aura, golden aura. They've more or less kicked themselves in the foot by placing so much attention on you. Because I don't know who they're talking to, but I can see that in both of these cards, this one has a cross up here, okay? And that one has a cross in the corner, right in the corner there. So there does seem to be something going on here. Either there is somebody who is in the same religion as you, the same faith as you, that has been bad mouthing. It's not just bad mouthing. They were doing something, and I heard spell work. They were doing spell work, or they were doing something here that was supposed to stop you shining, ascending, and almost getting those keys to the door at the top of those stairs. You have authentic, real and organic, and I nearly just knocked over my fake coffee. Give me one sec. The more that you kind of fall into yourself, the more that you are comfortable with yourself, the more that you realize that this journey is about you, and it's not about the values, finding value from other people, which I know that you're doing. The more you are finding cheat codes to yourself, to knowing thyself, you know, and that was an inscription that was on the side of one of the pyramids. I cannot remember which pyramid, but it was to know thyself is to be closer to God. That's also, I think, in the Bible. I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Because look, authentic, real and organic, flaws, contradictions and mistake with transgression. I think that the more that you are showing yourself to be a multifaceted human being, or multifaceted spiritual being having a human experience, the more that you are finding parts within yourself to heal, to grow, to expand, and it's happening quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. This Energy of peace. There's something about the more peace that you find, the faster development comes in. Upstart to molten revolution. So you are seen as an absolute upstart. Absolute upstart. Absolution, forgiveness and penance. Someone wants you to apologize for being your true self. That's wild. That is just diabolical, right? Diabolical being the word of the day, you guys. Why do I feel like I'm on Sesame Street? Today's word is diabolical. Can you spell that? D. Sorry. To know personal evidence, to speak out. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one down as well. Something that you're speaking on, that you speak on with grace. So not like doing a video where you're really angry and upset and you'll be like, my cousin did this to me and blah blah and everyone wants to know. No, but someone here who is, I don't know what art you are creating or how you are creating this, if it's a blog, if you're writing, if you're singing, whatever, but your personal evidence and the way that you speak out on these things, and it's fiery. The way that you're speaking on these, it is fiery, but it's not unbalanced. And this choker being here with red on it, I'm not sure if you can see that very well. Have a look there. This is to do with stability. This is also to do with growing up. It's the root chakra. We're looking at the ages of 10 and under, roughly. Something that you are speaking on is putting them in a really ill light. This is why they're blaming each other. Let me have a little bit more. Can you tell me how to get? So we have here the consuming family, pressures of peers. Now that's in reverse with confusion. Oh, because the more you're speaking, someone here, like, they don't speak in riddles when they're talking about their truth, but they are not being, they're not name dropping. Someone here is not name dropping when they are speaking their truth. And I think this is leaving some sort of confusion or questions unanswered. So whoever, because there's people that are listening and they're listening to you with bated breath. They want to know what you know. They want to know how much you know. How do you know what you know? Are they in trouble? Someone here's definitely done some sort of spell work and it didn't work. It backfired. If anything, it literally just made your abundance grow, or it's made your audience grow. It's made something grow here. I feel like when someone is sending you hate, it brings you more wealth, or it brings you more love. When somebody is sending you like sadness, it brings you more happiness. It's doing like the opposite. Now I've got Sesame Street stuck in my head. I used to love watching that as a kid. And I used to like Oscar the Grouch because he lived in a bin. Okay. 9 of Swords with trust, wavering and confidence. Thank you. Yeah. This is something that they're not able to shake you, and this is very frightening for them. This is very, very frightening for them. You have the 6 of Cups coming out. They are realizing that you are the real deal, and not only are you the real deal, but you are sat in such peace, because we have the 5 of Wands coming out here. You're about to spread something in the most positive way with the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is what I mean by someone here is on they're on the path to ascension, to like complete and utter enlightenment. And this is really, really frightening them, because if this person is of the same faith as you or the same religion as you, and they have been spouting for such a long time about, let's say for example, you are Christian and they are Christian, and they have been stating about Jesus coming back, or you know, whatever it is in the Bible, the positive stuff, right? This person, they seem to be somebody who reads the book a lot, irrespective of what relationship they have to God. I actually meant to say what religion they are. However, they've been telling people that you are like the devil, you are Satan, you are all the things wrong with the world that God or Vishnu or Allah does not want. You are sin incarnate, right? This person, along with whoever it is that they've been arguing with, are the ones that have been breaking that covenant with God, or breaking that covenant with the divine source, with Allah, behind closed doors, while telling everybody that you are the one that's doing that. Now they're realizing who you are. Now they're realizing your light, that you are guided by the love and light. What's going to happen to them? Because the thing is as well, is that they're not being a fake Christian. They are being, or a fake Muslim, or a fake Sikh, or a fake Hindu. They're not. They're literally not. They were brought up in that religion. So there is actual real fear of what will happen when they get caught out. They believe that. They actually believe that. They're just very ishy when it comes to practicing, because they're also practicing things that would hurt and harm. On top of it, you have the 5 of Cups coming out here. This person, and the thing is as well, it's more than one person, but there's 2. And I don't know if they are a couple, if they are siblings. I just saw a male and I saw a female, a masculine energy and a feminine energy. And these are the 2 that are blaming each other and going, no, it's your fault. The reason I'm going down is because of you. So you have to go down with me. Why did this not work? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The 5 of Cups is like the biggest worry ever. This person is they're so worried over what it is that you may actually know. What do you know about them? Because they're realizing you're the real deal. That God speaks to you, or angels speak to you, or your divine source speaks to you. You're actually a channel. Like, they weren't expecting this. They thought they were able to stop you. Like, they could do something really easy just to stop you from speaking out. And all they've done is fasten or quicken and increase the way in which you expand and grow. Tell me about this consuming family, pressures appears to the 2 of Swords. 9 of Wands here. Yeah, this is to do with that you were tested. Someone was tested, right? And I don't know if this is present, past, it's not future. Someone here was tested and they're confused as to how, when it comes to like your family or the pressure of peers, how you were able to kind of heal something and put up really healthy boundaries and walk away from someone, stop talking to someone, become estranged, or just have less communication with them because it was healthy for your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual, emotional health. And you passed that flipping test with flying colors. They are bamboozled by it. They cannot understand how you were able to do that, how you were able to be guided. That's how they know that you're divinely guided and you're divinely protected. Because not only were they sending things, and they're still trying to send things, but they're seeing that you are sidestepping this. As it's coming in, it's almost like in the Matrix. And if you're too old to watch the Matrix, put it in YouTube or Google Matrix fight scene when he bends backwards. Because that's what it is. It's like in the Matrix when Agent Smith or whoever is shooting, is pew-pewing, excuse me, I said the word. He's pew-pewing his pew-pew. Wish I had other words. And the bullets that come out, you can literally see the traction as they're going through the air, and it's slowed down enough that you see Neo just like out of the way. This is what they're seeing. They're seeing that every time they take at you, that you're just moving out of the way. And it's almost like, oh, because you know where you're supposed to be. You're not viewing them, or you're not looking at what they're doing. You're going inwards and you're listening to your guidance. You're listening to God. You're listening to Vishnu. You're listening to your angels. Listen, you've got judgment coming out. Judgment, there is something wonderful. They know that they have failed. I heard an assignment. They failed an assignment. You are getting this opportunity. They weren't able to block you, because to block you would mean you getting in your own flipping way, and you stepped out of your own way a long time ago. And if there's comments going, no, I'm still in my own way, this is not your reading. This is just not your reading. But someone here has got out of their own way. They have stopped resisting Whatever signs, synchronicities, messages were coming through, they stopped resisting change. They're adapting to it. And this is just mind-blowing. It's like turning this person's brain to jelly. It literally turned this person's brain to jelly. And look, it's opening again to the Page of Pentacles. So you have like this beautiful opportunity coming in. This prospect. There is some sort of prospect that's coming in that they haven't been able to change, to sway. And they could only sway it if they could sway and manipulate your energy. They can't do it. It's been given to you. They can't do it. They literally can't do it. And what is it that if they failed this assignment, who gave them the assignment? Who gave them that assignment? Seven of Cups. Somebody who is hiding themselves. This person is cloaked. They've been thinking about this for a very long time. The Seven of Cups here, it looks at options, but it looks also at illusions, okay? Because that kid cannot see what's in any of those cups. That is all assumptions. Somebody who is shrouded in illusion, or somebody who cloaks themselves a lot because they don't want you speaking on something specific. There's something here, and I'm hearing someone here is an oracle. Someone here is an oracle. They don't want you speaking on something because I think that in the past, they were able, because they're shrouded in illusion, they were able to manipulate how other people perceived you, and not just how other people perceived you, but how other people would then interact with your energy. And it's given the same energy as a reading I've done in the past, talking about someone going on about like getting a group prayer together and getting loads of people to pray for you. And there's a difference between someone saying, I'm going to pray for you, and I'm going to pray for you. You know, one of them is like actual concern and asking the universe, help this person out, like genuinely help them out. And the other one is, ew, yuck, judge you, you're down below. This person has had a lot of sway in their community, is what I'm hearing. They've had a lot of sway, but they're living like a double life, or they're doing, like I said, they're doing all the things that they're stating that you're doing, that you're unholy, that you're not connected to God or Vishnu or the divine oneness of all. You're connected to something negative and rare. When it's this person doing all these things, doing the most, and it's to do with some sort of opportunity. But they're scared. I heard they're scared of the repercussions. They're scared of this tower coming in because they're going to be stripped bare. They're going to be stripped of everything. And they know they are. They know they're going to be stripped. You have somebody here who is also coming out as a Queen of Cups, but they want to keep that crown. They so badly want to keep that crown. And you have Strength in reverse. The person that was trying to stop you thought that they were stronger than you, that they were more powerful than you, and they're realizing that they're not. They're realizing it was all an illusion, just like what they cast on everybody else. That's wild. Wild. You set in that boundary with whatever that test was for you, blew them away. Blew them away. Because it blew wide open a door to bring in new beginnings for you. And they are shocked. Shocked. You're getting this because, and I feel like this person either like they read runes, or they go to someone who reads runes or tarot cards, or they listen to tarot readings, or they pay for them. This person is constantly trying to tap into your energy. They want to see where you are with your success. Where are you with your healing? Because it's all based on how you heal. It's all based on how much you go within. The Emperor is coming out in reverse. You also have the Chariot here. So yeah. And you have the King of Cups in reverse. So there we go. There's the masculine energy coming out. This person, I think that they were expecting, there's more than one thing going on here. It seems like you have a feminine here that was definitely trying to slow and weigh you down. And then we had a masculine that was like, okay, and now we need to do A, B, and C. And that A, B, and C was supposed to open the door to them coming towards you because of this opportunity. Because you are somebody who is now gaining influence and impact your words, your creations impact the community, the wider community around you, and maybe even further. And they wanted to be part of this. It was like, if we can't take you down, then we'll join you. And they can't do either. They literally can't do either. Their vibrations are too messed up. They can't. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles, please, and thank you. Sun is coming out to the Page of Wands. Ooh, something fun is coming towards you. Something fun. I heard something spicy, but something fun is coming towards you. We have the Sun coming out. This is when you get to play. This is when you get to create. This is when you get to show the world the real you. We have sunflowers on each side as well. This is all to do with growth. And it says, voyage, le voyage, a traveler, impossible. Someone here may be traveling. And it's because you have been able to voyage. I feel like it's the way that you're healing, the journey that you've been on and the journey that you're going on seems impossible to many, because it takes so much discipline, it takes so much practice, and it takes so much flipping internal love to keep going, even when you feel like giving up. I love this for you. And you've got the Page of Wands coming out. This is an adventure. This is a flipping adventure. You get to start the era of your life, which is fun, which is adventure, which is play. Someone here is going to be able to do something for work that doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like work in any way, shape or form. It's something that you're going to enjoy doing every day. We've got the Five of Swords in reverse. So you may have a feminine coming forward now that wants almost like atonement, or they want to apologize because they're realizing who you are. This person may actually beg you for mercy, and I'm not joking. I'm seeing someone like on their knees begging you for mercy. We've got the Seven of Swords here, because this person has learned, they learned the hard way who you are. They learned the hard way. The Seven of Swords in reverse is learning a difficult flipping truth. A difficult truth. And I just heard, and that's on God. Oh my goodness. A path of money is waiting for you to find it. New opportunities, possibilities, and pathways are opening up. Of course they are, because we've been having readings talking about how like this tempting offer will come in. What's tempting about going backwards? What's tempting about entertaining energy that is so much more denser than yours that it would do nothing but drain you? Now we're realizing that the tempting offers, they're not tempting. They're only tempting if we're not looking at our wounds. We're not constantly, and I don't mean constantly just there going, does it hurt? Ow, oh, where does it hurt? But when those things come up, being like, oh, okay, why did I react to that? Questioning it, being nurturing, being kind to ourselves and being kind to others, you know, treating people the way that you want to be treated. The fact that you're doing these things, nothing is tempting about going back to an era of our life where we felt disempowered, or where our wounds felt bigger than our willpower in any way, shape or form. So, you know, it says heartache over what you no longer have. So this person, that there is the masculine energy that's coming through, may be angry because they thought that they were going to be able to like jump on your gravy train. They were going to be able to manipulate you. They were going to be able to come in some sort of like romantic kind of gesture. That's not happening. And they know it's not happening. You're too far up those steps for them to be able to catch up. They're not even on the staircase. They're not even on the staircase. Yeah, they've missed it. They've missed out on this adventure because it wasn't their adventure in the first place. It gives those books, like when you were a teenager, that you can make your own story. So you'd read a part of it and then you'd have a choice, and depending on what the choice is, you'd then flip to another part of the book. If you are creating your own story as you go along, right, you're creating this narrative. How can somebody else jump into your story unless you write them in? They got to write their own story. They literally have to write their own story. We've got Tower coming out, success with effort. So there is a massive change coming in for you. Massive, massive, massive. And well done to you, because you know what? You have worked your flipping butt off, and you still are. You still are. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. I am so excited for you. I want to see what's coming in for you. It's amazing. You've got here opportunity or windfall. Come now. And the last one here is time to go out and have some fun. You guys, I love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay highly favored. I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye. Is it away? Beep.